What is going on, all you super awesome people? Guys, I am KeganRageFist, and welcome to some Gears of War 3 commentary action with some beautiful gameplay in the background for you guys to enjoy while you listen to me ramble. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into today's topic. Now, I just want to briefly talk about where we are in the Gears of War community of today, not really going into the future or, you know, what's going to transpire or what my thoughts or opinions are, but I just want to talk about where we are today. Now, looking at a standpoint from today's Gears of War community, I see a lot of improvement. I also see a lot of engagement, trying to keep the community afloat. Now, here's my personal opinion. I don't really care what anybody says about the community being dead. It's not a dead community until there's absolutely no pulse, until there's absolutely no life left in the community, in a sense where nobody's even uploading. And guys, to say a community is completely dead when there's certain areas that are thriving, certain teams that are thriving. I'm going to take the team that I am in right now, GSQ. This is a thriving team. And there's other teams out there. I'm not going to go into team name mention, but there's other teams out there that are doing well. And there's other teams in the past that have been really popular that just are inactive, and that's just the way things go. But current teams, GSQ is really active. They're getting a lot of support, you know, constant, you know, 300-400 views per upload, and then my good friend GSQ Zeus, the leader of GSQ, is getting tons of views. So guys, the community there is a community out there. You just got to know where to reach out, and it's important to know what content attracts the current Gears market. You know, things have changed from where it was. You know, Gears of War community was really focused around sniper and torque bow and crazy montage clips. It was also focused around, believe it or not, ready for the shocker, commentaries. Commentaries were really popular on the upcoming and budding Gears of War community. At the start of Gears of War 3, at the end of Gears of War 2, I use guys all the time like Chaos Like Butter and Iceman, guys that kind of help build up the YouTube community and get the whole recording thing real popular for the game. They started out with commentaries, you know, food challenges, montages, all that stuff was all part of it. And as we progress, we slowly let go of commentaries, focused more on montages. I kind of feel like that as we progress, what's becoming more popular in the Gears of War community today is things like outplays and clutches, a lot of Nasher gameplay. And I know it's geared toward more of the Mexican audience, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that. You know, a lot of times we just have to learn to adapt. We have to learn to cater to what people enjoy. You know, we can't always expect things to be exactly the same as they were in times past. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good montage, and there's plenty of good montagers out there that produce amazing content, and I don't think they should be discredited for that. In fact, I think it should be more promoted. But again, there's nothing wrong with, you know, changing your content to add outplays, to add clutches. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, keep what you enjoy. At the end of the day, do what you enjoy, but tweak your content to build up the viewer base and to get more traffic your way, because otherwise you're going to be stuck in the same rut. And while guys that are doing outplays and clutches are progressing, and guys that are caught up in their old ways of, you know, what used to be popular, they start to see their viewer base and their engagement diminishing, and so it triggers a mechanism. Hey, the community's dying, the community's dead, yada yada yada. But really, there's other areas of the community that have a viewer base, that have a popular attraction, and whether or not you like it or that's your cup of tea, that's up to you. If you want to be successful in the Gears of War community, as little as the community is, you can do it, but you got to be willing to change and willing to adapt to what people enjoy. I think if we stay patient and we produce the very best quality content that we're capable of, and we keep the viewer engaged as much as possible, and we keep the Gears of War community afloat just long enough for Gears of War 4 and Black Tusk Studios to do what they need to do to re-engage, to bring people back aboard the Gears of War train, and to get that viewer base back onto YouTube for Gears of War. But that part that's out of our hands. That's up to Black Tusk Studios to deliver and to bring the content that can re-engage. But it's up to us as a YouTube community to produce that content and keep the community afloat just long enough for Gears of War 4. After that, guys, I don't know what's in store for the future. I really don't. I wish I could tell you. In the meantime, just keep doing what you're doing. And you guys are an awesome community. I should say we are. Now that I'm back in the community, I'm really excited to help GSQ. So guys, if you enjoyed this little Gears of War 3 commentary, enjoyed listening to me ramble, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to share with all your friends on social media. I'm also curious to know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And I know I was kind of a little bit all over the place, so please forgive me about that. I kind of just, when I do these commentaries, just whatever comes to mind, I talk about it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And guys, until next time, KeganRageFist is out of this joint.